What's up? Welcome to the channel. I'm just trying to start this. There we go. How are you guys doing today? It's Friday. It's really beautiful here in Monroeville. The sun's going down. It looks a little bit cloudy out there actually. It was really nice out this morning. Went out fishing. Had a fantastic time. I plan on uploading that video probably on Monday. And yeah, so spring's over, summer's here, and I hope you guys have been doing well with whatever you're doing, fishing, hunting, whatever you guys are doing. So, this is Stealth Outdoors, and I'd like you to be welcome here at Stealth Outdoors. And what this channel is a fishing slash shooting. I have to upload a shooting video, but I do a lot of shooting and I do a lot of fishing. And I'm Steve. I have a link for the Stealth Outdoors. I have an Instagram page, and I also have a Facebook page. So if you guys are on either of those, definitely go check it out. I actually have a bunch of uploads on the Instagram and, you know, my catches, obviously. But if you direct message me your catches, I'll feature them. I like doing that. I like, you know, sharing people's photos and, you know, getting the big catches out there so the world can see. So I have a question here. Mill Rusher, hey Stealth, what do you think about kayak fishing? Ever think about getting one? I actually have a kayak. I have to edit the video, but I did take it out one time this year on a reservoir, and it's not the best kayak. It's a Sun Dolphin Aruba 8 SS, but it fits in the back of my truck and, you know, gets me to where I want to go. But I am thinking about getting a Pelican Enforcer 120X or the Catch 120X. I really like the Pelican Catch 120. I think I'm leaning towards that one possibly because it's more of a stable boat and you can stand up, which I can't stand up in my kayak at all. It was like 120 bucks. So like, you know, I got a good deal, and that's when I first started. I wanted to get into kayaking, but now I'm more into fishing, so I can fish out of kayaks. And it's not, the Aruba 8 SS is a great kayak for beginners, but I want to lean more towards the fishing side, so I think the Catch 120 would be an awesome vessel. I have been looking up a ton of videos on it, and everyone seems to be happy with it. They said tracks well. It's super stable. It's like 37 inches long or something like that. It's crazy. And I'm only 5'6", 155, so, you know, I'm not the biggest dude, but it can handle up to like 400 pounds or something like that. It's insane. But I have to edit that video of me fishing out of the kayak. I plan on taking it more places. It just doesn't track that well, and it's really wobbly. It's a beginner kayak, and, you know, when I first bought a kayak, I didn't have any clue about kayaking or anything like that, like stability or tracking, or, you know, I just wanted to get out on the water and, you know, made a blind decision. But it's first kayak, and, you know, it has some cool stickers on it. But I definitely plan on taking it more places, and, you know, whenever I get this Pelican Premium, it's the Catch 120, I would definitely do a review. I'll definitely do a review on it, and I will also do, you know, first voyage, take it out to local lakes and stuff. So I'm definitely planning on doing that, hopefully before the end of summer. A little bit about the channel. So this is a fishing channel. I usually post like most of my catches. I think that I'm going to do a series called Pond Hopping, and it's just going to be local ponds around Pittsburgh, PA, where I live. And, you know, just local ponds that I usually go to. I was actually at 3 today and caught a few nice fish. So I'm gonna put that video up probably. I'm gonna say if I upload one Monday, I'm gonna upload another one probably Wednesday. I don't really have a schedule for when I have uploads. I'm an extremely busy person. Currently going to school, working, and trying to get as many videos as I can done. But the last video, not the package one, the one before that, where I caught that 5-pounder, was at a local pond, and I'm getting better at editing. It's just I need a little assistance with it, if you understand what I mean. Trying to put music in, and I watch a lot of YouTube videos where I see these guys with these cool edits and stuff. I don't know how they do it. It was hard enough just trying to put music in. But I have a MacBook here, and anything's possible on a MacBook. It's just I'm not very good with computers, and I try to find YouTube videos, but some are helpful, some aren't. So let's see here. We have 3 watching. What's up, guys? If you guys have questions, let me know. And let's see here. So it's summertime, and I've been out, let's see here, probably about 10 times in the last month. I haven't been fishing that much. I fish when I can, but I was planning on going out like 5 o'clock in the morning. There's this one pond that this guy always like yells at us and kicks us out because he claims he owns the entire pond. It's actually a reservoir. But I plan on going there probably Monday morning, super duper early before the guy wakes up. It's a work week. Or, no, it isn't a work week, huh? It's actually not a work week. Let's see here. Let me think. Gotta think real quick what day it is. Yeah, so that's not gonna happen. So maybe Tuesday I'll go to that reservoir and do some morning fishing, get the sunrise, get some topwater bites. I haven't been really throwing a lot of Zoom horny toads recently because that's usually my favorite topwater bait. I have been throwing a lot of buzz baits, and I've been crushing them on buzz baits. The last video, I caught a 4.7 pounder, and I just rounded it up to 5 pounders. I caught like about probably 10 pounds of fish with those 3 fish in that video. And that lake, that pond, is known for some really, really, really big fish. And it's, first time I've ever caught anything over a pound in that pond. I've seen a lot of pictures on Fishbrain, and friends that fish there a lot that have had really good luck. There's 8-pounders in there, and just gotta find them. I was throwing around a havoc crawl with a 1/4 ounce weight, and I just use the bullet weights, and I use a bobber stop. And I don't really use tungsten because it's so damn expensive. But maybe if I talk to some of my friends that are in tournaments, maybe they can pass some along to me, and I'll get my hands on some tungsten weights. But the bullet weights are good enough for now. I mean, it is pond fishing, and I'd hate to lose tungsten on in ponds. So, have I ever fished Lake Arthur near Washington County? If I know where that is, I have been up there a few times. Not last year, the year before, and we rented a boat, and it didn't have electronics, and I wasn't all into bass fishing then. I just threw a worm out, and whatever I caught, I caught. I think that was 2 years ago, because last year I got into some serious bass fishing. But yeah, 2 years ago. But I haven't been up there recently. I know a lot of good ponds up there, though. There's some really nice ponds up there. I just got to get up there. And I have a 14-foot Alumacraft. It's 1946. I think it's a 46. And it's a 14-footer and has a brand new Mercury 99 on it. But I don't have any electronics. So that's my one issue, is not having electronics and trying to find fish. I usually just like drop a weight, like the anchor, and see how I have it like marked with tape, how deep it is. So trying to find fish is going to be a little bit of a task unless I find a really nice fish finder that I can hook up on the boat. It's a tiller, so I don't have a steering wheel, but I am looking for a new boat. So if you or anyone in the Pittsburgh area has like a Ranger, Starcraft, a Lumacraft, a Lund, shoot me a message on the Facebook page, Stealth Outdoors TV, or the Instagram, direct message me. It's also Stealth Outdoors TV, and let me know. I'm always searching on Craigslist, but some people, they just want too much for what they're worth. If I think something's like $5,000 and they have it for like 10, I'm not going to be that person that lowballs them. And I have a few people that I send messages to, and I send them links, and they tell me what's worth. And I have those people that I have friends that have boats that know more than I do. That's a thing, because I'm always learning. It's always learning about boats, about fishing, about everything. But yeah, I definitely plan on going up to Lake Arthur. I definitely plan on going to Keystone Power Dam, Tulick, Loyal Hannah. What's the other one? There's a few more. There's definitely a few more. I have to remember the names of. Palmatooning. I think that's a really good lake. I've been up there a few times. Man, I was catching crappie on. I used to throw Mr. Twisters, a chartreuse 3-inch mini tails with a 1/4-ounce jig head, and I used to catch crappie, like football-sized crappie. Man, they were big as heck. And then I used to throw spinnerbaits, chartreuse and white. That's my go-to spinnerbait color. And I used to catch small bass on there. I always like the Booyah spinnerbaits. They're my favorite. I really like the Booyah buzzbaits, and I like their spinnerbaits. I'm a big Booyah fan. I haven't tried any other brand. I know that Gary Yamamoto actually just came out with a few of them, so I'll have to get my hands on one of those and try it out. Let's see here. But for the channel, I definitely plan on doing some vlogs. If you guys are into that, tell me in the comment section if you want to see some vlogs. I know a lot of other YouTubers that I follow do vlogs and day in the lives. It's just going to school every day, or 2 times a week, and working. There's not really much to vlog, but I mean, I could definitely do that, and I definitely plan on doing reviews on baits, such as my KVD frog here, which I didn't throw this morning, which I probably should have. But I definitely plan on doing some reviews on some baits, and yeah. I'm usually a soft plastic angler. I like throwing creature baits, flukes, everything, soft plastic. And I'm actually getting into some hard baits. I've had some luck on some jerk baits, lipless cranks, and square bills. And one of the square bills I was throwing today, this isn't a square bill. Let's see. Nope, I don't know where it is. Where is it? I don't know where it is. I don't know if you guys will know where it is. I ain't trying to spill that. But let's see here. I'm going to start with my buzz baits, the ones I really like, and we'll go on from there. Actually, so this is my favorite topwater bait, especially when there's a lot of scum on top of the water or lily pads. It's a Zoom horny toad. I get it in green pumpkin, which is actually brown, because we have a lot of brown toads around here. And I have this on an EWG, but I usually just used a regular worm hook. But I love throwing those around. And let's see what else here. Here's a Booyah buzzbait that I usually use. This is a 3/8 ounce. I usually use the 1/4 ounce. And I usually use the white here, which has the it's like a blue kind of blue and white skirt. I don't put trailer hooks on. I probably should, because I've been missing a lot of fish recently, so I definitely plan on putting some trailer hooks on there. If you know a really good trailer hook that you use on all your spinner baits and buzz baits, comment them down below because I need a really good company. I'm gonna use some good stuff. I know VMC makes a lot of hooks. I don't know if they make trailer hooks or not. Also, one of my new rigs that some dude showed me, I forget his name, but if you're watching this, shout out to you and comment down below that you showed me this. It's actually called a hula rig. So this is a hula rig. This is a 1/4 ounce jig head. And this is a Gary Yamamoto hula grub. So it has a skirt here and it has the twin tail grub tails. Smells like garlic. I'm going to assume it's garlic. And I use this in green pumpkin. I love throwing this bait. It's, you know, my all-time favorite finesse style bait because, you know, jigs are cool, but these things are just catch them all the time. I just throw them out, I let them sink, and I give 1-2 pop, and probably before the 3rd pop, I usually have a fish on. They can't resist these. And let's see here. This is also another Gary Yamamoto, I think. There's Gary Yamamoto, and there's, if I can find it here. Let's see here. Not them. That's a crawl. I know I have them in here. Hang on. Here they are. Big Bite Baits. These are called the Double Tail Skirted Grub DTS G508, and you get 10 in a pack. This is the black and blue. So these are amazing finesse rigs that I like to throw. I got the black and blue here. They're a little bit different than the Gary Yamamoto, if you can see. The ribs are a little bit thicker, and these are scented, and I don't know what scent these are. I didn't open the pack yet, but I love using those. And you could also probably put them on a stand-up jig if you wanted to, but I just use a shaky head hook jig head, and this is a VMC. It has your keeper right here, and these hooks are extremely sharp. That's what I love about VMC, and they're amazingly good deals. Another bait that I like to use, if I could get it out here. Let's see if I can get it out. Is a swim bait, which I got in my Lucky Tackle box. It's a bluegill swim bait. And this is from a company called, let me think of the name here. I have the name here. I'm just trying to remember it. But I got this in my Lucky Tackle box, and I've never thrown a swim jointed style bait before until I got this. And I really am impressed with this bait right here because it's so good. They're called, if I can find it here. Let's see here. Raw Outdoors Inc. That's right. I'm trying to remember the name here. They're called Raw Outdoors Inc. And this is a bluegill color. And I throw it out, I let it sink a little bit, and I just reel it, pause, reel it, pause. And the action, if you guys can see this, is amazing. I did kind of break one of the fins off because I cast it and it hit a tree. But besides the point. This thing is amazing, and I really love their company. They make amazingly detailed baits, as you can see here. I'm not sponsored, I just really like their baits. And I've caught a ton of fish, and it's super durable. The hooks, on the other hand, are kind of rusting. You guys can see that here. they're kind of rusting, so I'm going to have to get new hooks on that. But I got that, and I've thrown out a bunch, and I really like the action, and it catches fish. Whenever I upload the video, I will show that probably and show you guys how I caught fish with that. Let's see here. Also in my lucky tackle box, which I haven't thrown yet, but I plan on throwing very soon, is this. Those are little finesse jigs. It's an XRM 86 or 85, and it's a prop style bait, which the back doesn't really spin too well. But it's a prop style bait, has beads in it, top water, probably has some awesome action. I definitely plan on using that very soon. Like I stated before, I really like Booyah spinner baits. This is the 1/4 ounce. I've thrown a bunch. Has willow leaf blades. This is just your gold and a small Indiana blade or Colorado. Gold and silver. And this is chartreuse and white. 1/4 ounce. I do have a trailer hook on this because I catch them on a trailer hook every once in a while. And I really love throwing these around docks and throwing them around areas where fish are active. That's my first box. Let's see here. So if I were you guys, I'd definitely check these out, by the way. They're awesome. They're amazing. There we go. So like I said before, I've never gone into hard baits until this year. So, box is upside down. If I can find it. There we go. That's not it. Where is it? So Vicious Lures makes a square bill. You guys can see that. Bluegill color, super sharp hooks, and it's stuck in my shirt now. I've really had a lot of luck on these square bills, throwing them around rocks and stuff. At local ponds, I found this one local pond on Google Maps. And I've had a lot of luck on the bluegill pattern. Not so much chartreuse, but we'll see. And then this color right here. It's like a cross style color. This is their 2.2, I think. They go 1.5, 2.0, and then 2.2 or something like that. This is their deeper one. I just put it in this Throwback Lures packaging. But I love that color right here. It's amazing. And I've also had luck on, it's actually on my rod downstairs. But these are the Strike King Series 3. I usually use a Series 1. This is just, I found these at Gander Mountain. And this orange right here, it's like fire tire orange, is a killer. I'm telling you, I've never thrown hard baits until this year, and I've caught most of my fish on just this color, and this color right here. I definitely plan on using some of the KVD ones also. I have to go pick them up. And also the Strike King ones, the XR6 or whatever it's called. And then I hear a lot of good things about the Rapala, but they're so expensive, and I'd hate to lose them. They make the Vicious makes a really nice color here too. Super sharp hooks. I don't know what hooks they are, but they keep the fish latch onto it and they don't come unhooked. Has nice rattles too also. Earlier this year, I bought some Matizo jerk baits. So these are the silver with the orange on the bottom. And I've had a lot of luck on those. And you can't go wrong with the lipless crank. This is a Jawbones $3 lipless crank, and I've caught more fish on these than I can't even remember. A lot of fish have been caught on these. They're silver, so it's like a shad color. They're great in clear water, dirty water. The bottoms do get kind of nicked up. That's my only issue, but nobody really sees the bottom. So I've had a lot of luck on those. And I've had a lot of luck on, if I can find it. Where is it? Oh, they're all stuck together here. No, don't be all stuck together. No, they aren't. And I've had a lot of luck on the KVD lipless crank. I put a red trailer back hook, so it looks like a bleeding bait fish. And I know a lot of people switch up the hooks and stuff. I'm probably planning on switching up to get a size bigger hook. I think they come with 6s. I think I could put a size 4 on and get away with it without them getting connected here, as you can see. So I definitely plan on doing that. And I actually might switch up some hooks on my jerk baits, because in Lucky Tackle Box we always get mustad hooks, and I got treble hooks one time. And I plan on using them and seeing how they work. They're the KVD trebles. But that's some of my hard bits. Oh, and I really like, let's see what's in here. There we go. This color right here. It's called Chief Craw or something craw. It's red. These things are amazing. I love throwing those also. And then, you know, they have the chartreuse, the all chrome. I have a bunch of them, and all 1/4 ounce. I really like 1/4 ounce, unless I'm fishing deeper. Then I will pull out the 1/2 ouncers. So you got your, you know, regular sexy shad here, shiny sexy shad, and I got some. These are bomber baits. These lipless cranks right here. They have a weird texture. They have like a sandpaper texture to them. And then got the pearl. And then I have I don't even know what brand it is. It's like a Japanese brand. I'm trying to remember. LH. Lunker Hunt. That's what it is. And it has 2 rings up here. So you could tie on to either one. So there's no O-ring like that. So you could tie to either one you want. And there's actually a video on that online that I will probably share with you guys on my Facebook page. I recently found this lure right here. Found in a tree. This comes undone here. I don't think it's going to come undone. There we go. I found this in a tree. Great color. Deeper style bait. A dig on the bottom. It's a Bomber, I think. Bomber Model A. It's a 6A. So red's a great color. I plan on using that. And I have some other baits here. I actually do have a Rapala. I found this one too. This is my issue though. If you guys could figure out how to fix this, like all my baits are stuck together. But I have found this. It's a Rapala Deep Husky Jerk 12. So dives down to 12 feet, I'm assuming. It's pretty sweet. But they're all stuck together. That's my only issue. So those are some of my hard baits. And I definitely plan on doing reviews on them, you know, whenever I use them more. I plan on doing reviews for a ton of stuff. And I'm going to link a playlist on that. And I think that other playlist with the local ponds I'm going to do. So definitely going to try that. Do you have any luck on wake baits? Not really. Not really. I usually just use like the Zoom horny toads for morning baits and all that. My favorite craw, by the way, is this Havoc Pit Boss in green pumpkin. I have this in the 4-inch. This is the regular Pit Boss. And you can tell it's been eaten up. Fish love it. So I've been using those a lot. And let's see what else I have here. So I have 3 different tackle boxes. I have my hard baits. There we go. These are all stuck together. I have my hard baits here. My hooks and my weights right here. I'm gonna put that right there real quick. Goes over. And then I have my other assorted baits right here. So like my Zoom horny toads, my buzz baits, my spinner baits, and then some swim baits. So I don't have that much tackle. I don't bring a lot of tackle with me. You know, I bring whatever soft plastics I feel necessary that I feel are gonna work that day. So like today I brought some like, these are called the Christy Craws, because I don't have that many Zoom horny toads left, or I don't have that many Havocs left because I run through packs like crazy. So I have Christy Craws, Yum Christy Craws, same color, and these are super duper soft. So you know I have I put like 2 packs in one and carry that, because you know with the soft plastic, like this is way softer than the I keep wanting to say Zoom horny toad. This is way softer plastic than the Havoc Craw. So these get torn up a lot, but these will get destroyed by one fish. So, you know, I have a lot. And I really like throwing Texas rigs. Where's my box here? Flip boxes real quick. Here's a tip for you guys, by the way. So I learned on Facebook, I think it was a Facebook hack, but it's not really working at the moment because I have too many in the same thing here. But if I could get this to come down real quick. Let's see here. There we go. So I found this hack on Facebook, and if you just search fishing hack on Facebook, I'm sure you'll find the video. This is a clothespin, and I put my hooks on the clothespin. So my hooks are not all over the place. This is like a 2-aught, I think. I usually keep them in size, like size top to bottom. So like 1-aught, 2-aught, 3-aught, 4, etc. And so these are bigger hooks. And the hooks I really like to use with my Texas rigs. Here's the weights. So I run the weights and now they're stuck on me. So these are the bullet weights I use. Yeah, these are 1/4 ounce bullet weights. Real cheap at Dunham's if you have Dunham's in your area. And I'm trying to find the hooks here. That's an EWG. It's not what I'm looking for. Maybe these are. Maybe them. These might be them. Yeah, these are them. So I could tell by like the fronts, because the fronts go down a little bit and the hook comes up. So I usually just rig it like so. I'm gonna take one out here real quick. Hopefully that don't all come out. Sometimes that does happen. So here's my Havoc bait, my Havoc craw. I think this is like a 4/0. I don't label the hooks. Just bring it down. I'll flip it around. And then wherever it lines up, if you guys can see that right there, bring it right through. And what's cool about this Havoc bait is it sits in there like that. This has been chewed up a bunch, but it just sits in there like that, totally weedless. I put a 1/4 ounce weight and a bobber stop, which I'm running out of bobber stops, but that's okay. I can always buy more. But that's how I rigged those up. And I really like these hooks. I forget what brand of hook these are, but they're really thick, don't really bend, super sharp, and you know you can get fish out of any cover that you need. They're really thick wire hooks. Let's see here. Oh, and I also have my shaky heads. Get one out here for you guys. They're all stuck together. But I do have my shaky heads. I plan on doing a video on the shaky heads also. I don't throw them that much. I usually put just trick worms on there and hope for the best when I throw it out there. But these are just ball shaky heads. Trying to get this undone here. But I'll get that undone later. And then I have I usually use these for flukes. My screw-on swim bait hooks. These are pretty big. I used to use these for frogs, but the frogs would sink. The Zoom horny toads, I guess you could call it. The Zoom horny toads would sink in the water, so they wouldn't run on top of the water. So I use like a lighter hook for that now. And then, you know, have the white frog. Love throwing frogs. And then I have all my tiny baits here, like my little inline spinners, my little jerk bait, and some more inline spinners here. If I'm in the river, I guess. But yeah, and then I have, these are my favorite right here. If you guys use wacky style Senkos, and that's my favorite way to rig a Senko is wacky. And I have a bunch of VMC 1/0 wacky hooks. I love using these things. They're amazing. They stay sharp. They're little circle hooks. And using the hack I saw on Facebook really, really helps. Except I put the rest of my hangers in here, so it's kind of stuck right there. You go. But I get like 2 or 3 sets of wacky hooks, and I put them on there, and they last a while unless, you know, it breaks off on something. And I like using those. Let's see here. I usually use a wacky tool when I wacky rig Senkos, which I have somewhere over here. I know I have them, unless I forgot it. Might have forgot it. Here it is. Got my wacky tools. These things are amazing. I love using these things. And usually you put the Senko in one side here. So you put your Senko in this side. These come and they slide right on, and I hook them right in the middle, and then I put my hook right under the ring right there, and ready to go, ready to wacky. I know a lot of people use nail weights on the ends, but if I wanted to, you know, let sink faster, I'd just use a bullet weight on the top, like probably like a, you know, 1/4 ounce or something like that. Maybe a little bit lighter, and I put bobber stop so it sinks a little bit faster. Usually does the job. So that's some of my baits that I have. I recently just got some new rods also. I got 2 duckets. I lose TP1 speed spool or TP1 speed stick, and I'm gonna be doing a review on those. I'm gonna have a playlist called reviews, and those will probably be under there. And I'm getting the boat fixed probably on Tuesday or probably Wednesday, most likely Wednesday. I need a new prop and a tune-up, so get that done and then get out on the water and take you guys with me. I definitely plan on doing that. And if you guys are watching the stream and you guys would like to join, the link is in the description below. So these are my other hooks too. Make sure I don't lose those. This is the best thing I ever bought. It's a fish gripper. So you put your fish on there, close it, and then I have this so it goes on the scale, which I really need a new scale. I kind of busted it up. And you put the fish on here, and then it hangs like that, and then you can get your weight. So I definitely plan on getting a new scale soon. If you know a really good scale under $50, comment in the section below and let me know, because I'll definitely probably be picking one of them up. But those are my fish grippers. They're made from Rapala. I also plan on getting a tackle warehouse bag probably within the next few weeks. I have some big trips planned soon. I'm either going to Michigan or going to Florida, so one or the other. Hopefully I get to go down to ICAST. That'd be pretty epic and see you know, all the new gear that's on the market, and you know, meet up with some of the bigger YouTubers such as like, you know, John B and One Rod One Reel. He's pretty cool. I have him on my Facebook. And AP Fishing, Alex Perrick, he's really cool. And you know, Gene Jensen, Fluke Master, dude's awesome. And I don't know if Lunkers TV is going to ICAST this year. Hopefully he is. I'd like to get, you know, hang out with him for a little bit, hang out with some bigger YouTubers, and you know, vlog. I definitely plan on doing some vlogs, and that's if I get to go. So we'll see in the next few days, and you know, hopefully I'll be able to go there. And I definitely plan on going up to Erie and ripping some lips up in Erie. What else? And going to some, you know, other lakes around the area and taking my boat out. I definitely plan on getting a new boat, like I said before, so hopefully I can definitely get on that. And if you guys haven't subscribed, definitely subscribe, because it helps me, and you know, wants me to get more content out for you guys. But like I said, I really don't have a set schedule. I plan on having a set schedule in the future. It's just doing so much right now, and having, you know, I've only gone out like 10 times this month. It's June. I've only gone out like 10 days out of the year. So, you know, I don't get to fish that much, but when I do, I bring the GoPro. And in my latest video, I actually did a unboxing. I got a package in the mail, and I usually use a GoPro. So all my videos are from a chesty with a GoPro on it. So I used to use batteries, and they used to only last like 45 minutes max. So it's a Hero 4 Silver, so it has the LCD screen on the back. And I've been running through batteries like crazy. I had 4 of them. I can only like film for so long, And now I actually got a backpack for the GoPro, which is, it goes onto the back of the GoPro, and it's an extended battery pack. And I also got a Senti, it's a Brio charger. It's 20,000 milliamps. So if a GoPro battery is 1,000 milliamps, it's 20 of those. So it's comparable to 20 GoPro batteries. So you can film all day. And I learned all this from an angler in Philly called Noob Angler. He's an awesome dude. Check him out and tell him Stealth Outdoors sent you. And you know, he's super helpful, and I love watching his videos. If you guys are watching and you guys have any questions, please let me know. You should host a local tournament. That would be pretty cool. Yeah, I would like to do that. I'm trying to get the word out. I post in a lot of local groups on Facebook. I'm currently in Steel City Anglers. Let's see here. I have the groups on here as my favorites. So, iPhone 6 Plus. I'm currently in Steel City Anglers and One Cast Crew. Fishing is our thing. Also, I'm in Fish PA, Fishaholics, and I think there's a Mercer County Fishing Club fishing group that I'm also in. And there's also a Butler one, which I didn't post in. So I'm trying to get the word out. You know, I think that would be pretty cool. Have a weekend trip and do some, you know, if you know a pond that's really good for fishing, you know, bass fishing, and it's in the area where you're at in PA. I'm on the Western PA. I'm here in Pittsburgh. Shoot me a message on Facebook, Stealth Outdoors TV. You can send me a message, or on Instagram, or on here if you're watching a live stream. And you know, I'd definitely like to host a tournament. It'd be pretty cool to, you know, meet up with some other anglers and people that subscribe to the channel. I currently only have about, you know, 216 subscribers now. So, you know, if you're watching this, subscribe. You know, hopefully, I plan on doing a 200 or 300 subscriber giveaway. So I'm gonna do a 300 and then a 500, and then if I get to the 1,000, I'll do a really big 1,000 subscriber giveaway. I have, you know, lucky tackle boxes to give away, and you know, a bunch of brand new gear. So, you know, get the word out. Tell them to check out Stealth Outdoors TV. I also have a friend named Carmen Peluso he does bass tournaments, like BASS tournaments, and he was actually on Steel City Anglers fishing group, and he posted today. He's a really good friend, so shout out to Carmen and shout out to Brandon from Slambo Lures. Those guys are awesome, and hopefully they're watching this. And shout out to Aaron from Clem's Bait and Tackle. If you guys are on the web, check them out. I work with those guys, and they're awesome. One of the rigs I haven't really been using is a drop shot rig this year. I used it one time in a pond, and I got a snag. And I said, you know what? That's it. I'm done with that for the day. And I haven't really been using drop shot. It's a really effective tool to use a drop shot, but I just haven't really having a use for it when I could catch them on square bills or any other hard bait, or a Texas rig. Let's see here. If you guys have any questions, please let me know. I'd like to answer any of your questions that you have. Let's see here. Let me send this text message real quick. So where are you guys located and where do you guys fish? Comment in the section below. Also, if you notice, I'm in my living room here and I have my loose boxes and my LTB right here. I also have another LTB right there. Try to do a cool background, but you know, my mom, she wants it out of here whenever I'm done, so that's only temporary. I might start doing my live streams down in the garage on my boat, or you know, set something up down there. It'd be pretty cool. And if you notice, I'm not wearing my sunglasses today. I usually do, but you know, today switch it up. I haven't done a live stream in a while, and you know, just change it up. But I plan on doing a live stream every Friday, maybe possibly Monday, or no, probably not Monday. It's the 4th. How about Wednesday? I'm gonna do a live stream next Wednesday, and if you guys come up with a topic or a title, shoot it down below, and I'll give you credit for the title. Because I usually just do like Q&As or channel updates, which this is what this is, and you know, I told you my big plans already, so. Josh Everett says he's out of Ontario. That's awesome, dude. I've never been up to Ontario. I've been up to Toronto, though. Penguins won the Stanley Cup. I'm in Pittsburgh here, so got to be a hockey fan. I played for, let's see, since 2000, so 16 years. And I played goalie, and I played 2 years college hockey, and I'm a big hockey fan. So I've been up to Toronto, seen the Stanley Cup, and hopefully if it's around my area, I'll be able to see it. But that's awesome, dude. Channel. ML Rusher said, I fish the Mon, mostly Lake Erie, as much as I can, and York Lake. I've never been to York Lake before. I haven't been up to Erie in a while. And let's see here. I probably will go up to Erie. Let's see here. Trying to figure out my schedule here. Hang on. So the 9th through the 16th, I might be in either Florida or Michigan, one or the other. So that weekend after, how about August 6th, August 5th, 6th, and 7th, I'm either going to be in Philly or probably go up to Erie. I have family in Philly and I have family in Baltimore. So I might do a road trip for that whole entire month because school lets out on the 28th of this month. It's my final and I'm free. So I'm going to be doing, you know, I might go on a road trip. I haven't been able to go on a road trip because I've been taking a math class for school. I'm currently registered in the University of Pitt Greensburg. So I'm pretty happy about that. I'm pretty stoked, you know, it's a new chapter. I currently went to CCAC, which is the community college, for 3 years. I didn't know what I wanted to do. Now I know what I want to do. I know my major that I want to go for. And yeah, so it's all set up. I got my schedule and I start in August. So I start actually late August. So I think I start the 29th of August. So I have 3 weeks to do whatever. And I definitely plan on doing a long road trip. I have a truck. I'm planning on getting a cap for the truck so I could just sleep in the bed, you know, get a blow up couch and just fish wherever I want to around PA, New York, Baltimore. I plan on going to Baltimore, Philly, and New York, and New Jersey. So those 4 areas. And, you know, I've been on Fishbrain. I'm trying to map it all out to see, you know, which routes I should take. So I definitely plan on doing that. Josh Everett said, I live an hour away from Toronto. That's awesome, dude. Yeah, Toronto is so amazing. I haven't been up there since 2008. I definitely plan on getting back up there eventually. Maybe Probably in the winter, since school lets out in the winter and I have a whole month off. So definitely plan on going up there and, maybe do some ice fishing. Who knows? Also, another angler on YouTube named Lady Bass is up around that area, and she's pretty awesome. Go check out her channel. She's awesome, and I like watching her channel. Let's see here. I have been catching mainly smallmouth and odd largy bass. Just opened last week, so I've been bass fishing nonstop. From Josh Everett. Yeah, I watched Lady Bass's recent video, and it was pretty cool. She caught a few nice fish, and she's a real good angler, and she has really good content out, and she's pretty cool. But I definitely plan on fishing in Toronto. I don't know that they have seasons up there. I didn't know that. Around here in PA, it's usually open season unless for trout, and I think that's it. I think only trout. Bass is year-round, and most other fish are year-round. You can fish them year-round. So, let's see here. I'm going to go on the PA fishing website real quick. Damn it. Hang on there. Fish painting. Fish PA. Whoops. There we go. So I think that yeah, bass fishing is year-round, and that's mostly what I go for. I really like bass fishing. I used to carp fish, catfish, throw a worm on a little hook and catch bluegill, or catch them on a fly at local ponds. But bass fishing is my favorite, and I usually use just straight artificial bait. I used to use worms. Up in Michigan, I might use minnows and see if I could get them. But they always die. Minnows always die up in Michigan, and I don't know why. But, that's all right. But there's a few lakes up in Michigan that hopefully, if I have my own vehicle, I will hit up. Because we usually go to Lake Milicokia, and there's, let's see here. There's Lake Milicokia where our camp's at. Get the maps here. And one of my favorite things is having Google Maps. So that's Google Maps right there. So there's Milicokia Lake, and then there's a few other lakes, Lake Manistee, South Lake Manistee, I think that's south. And then there's Big Manistee, and there's a few other ponds around there, because Lake Milicokia isn't really known for their bass, more their walleye, muskie, and northern pike. And not really known for their bass, even though I did see a really big bass caught a few years ago. So definitely plan, if I go up there, to vlog a lot. I don't think I'm going to have Wi-Fi or internet, so I will probably be, if I do get any bars, because it is in the middle of nowhere, if I get any bars, I will post on the Instagram page and the Facebook page. So I'm going to keep you guys updated for sure on that. That's if I go up. I'll have to see. ML Rusher said, if I go up to Erie, make sure I stock up on tubes and flukes. They work great up there. Yeah, I definitely plan on using a lot of flukes this year. I love using tubes in the river, the Allegheny, the Mon, and the Yauk around here. I love using green pumpkin. It works amazingly. And also, let's see, I have some right here actually. Got them right here. I like using this color too. It's a different like pepper, light green. Yeah, and then I have a havoc crawl and a stand-up jig. And then also those hula rigs. I definitely plan on using a lot of those up there, which I showed before in the beginning of the video. I definitely like those hula rigs. Here, I'll get them out for you. They're really cool. They're really unique. So this is a hula rig. It's like a skirted grub tail. Green pumpkin's my all-time favorite color. I love green pumpkin. These things are awesome. I put on a 1/4 ounce jig head. And this company, Big Bites Baits, makes them. Also, Gary Yamamoto makes them. But these are cheaper and more come in a pack. So these are black and blue. I also have green pumpkin in those also. And I think they're scented. And then these smell like garlic. I don't use any scent on my soft plastics. I probably should start. I do have some Bang, which is like, it's a crawl style spray. And I have some Yum F2, which I don't even know if they sell anymore. I haven't seen it, but it's like a red spray. It's crawl. And I definitely plan on using that on some of my baits and, seeing if there's a difference. Because, I know a lot of anglers say, you put spray on it, the fish hold on longer. Sometimes it's just for ads. Sometimes it's just for revenue. Sometimes it's just for, publicity of the product. So who knows? If I do get some more sprays, I definitely plan on doing a review on them. I plan on, using, a soft plastic that doesn't have spray and then a soft plastic that does have spray and seeing what the difference is. So seeing if there really is a big difference. Let's see here. Josh Everett said, yeah, there are strict seasons for just about everything except for panfish. Oh man, I didn't know that. And then he said he has to head out. Well, thank you very much, Josh Everett, for joining the live stream. And subscribe. And, I'm doing one next Wednesday or this upcoming Wednesday. And if you guys have Google Hangouts, the link is in the description box below if you guys want to join. So that'd be awesome. I usually don't like talking to myself. I like having other people on here. I actually invited a few people, but they're currently busy. So let's see here. But so let's see here. I just said the same thing twice because I can't brain fart. So that's the plans for the channel. I plan on coming up with the schedule. Also, if you guys catch monster fish on Instagram and you guys have an Instagram, follow Stuff Outdoors TV. I will just DM your photos and I'll repost them and share it to the fishing world. The Facebook page, I usually do updates on tournaments like FLW. Also, KVD just won another tournament. He's insane. He's my favorite bass fisherman. Let's see here. If I go down to iCast, I definitely plan on doing some interviews with some big-time anglers. So stay tuned for that, and I'll probably post it on the channel if I'm going or not. Either that or Michigan. So after the 28th, I'm going on a big road trip, probably on the eastern side of the state since I'm in western PA, and definitely going to vlog that. Make a playlist on local ponds, make a playlist on how-to videos like how to Texas rig, how to do different rigs, Carolina rigs, etc. So local ponds, how-to, and a review playlist. So let me know if you guys want to see those. Just comment in the section below and let me know. And also, I might do a day in the life vlogs, or, you know, along the lines of that. So, you know, let me know if you guys want to see that stuff. You know, I need to know from you guys. I love hearing from you guys. I wouldn't be doing this without you guys. So thank you again for watching this. And I think I'm going to head out in a minute here. Yeah, it's 8:30. So this was the Q&A live stream channel update with Stealth Outdoors, Steve from Stealth Outdoors. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Subscribe if you guys haven't. I know it was probably a lot of rambling on, but, you know, I plan on the next live stream to have notes, because I don't have any here. This was just go by ear here. And Wednesday at 7 o'clock. So please join me on that and stay tuned to this channel. I plan on uploading a video on Monday for the 4th. And thank you again for watching. Subscribe, comment, comment your favorite baits for summer. I'd love to hear from you guys. And thank you again for watching. Stay tuned to the channel. Tight lines, guys.